comparisons that people make to Bitcoin, like land, which are interesting to me, because land is finite, and I guess in the way that they think about it, it's all homogeneous, it's just plots of land. So that's kind of the way that I think about it, that there's 21 million Bitcoins that can ever exist. If you think of that as like 21 million plots of land on this ledger, just spaces on this ledger, I own 10 of them, or I own 4 of them, or I own a fraction of one. And people, will trade them, but with Bitcoin, there's really not anything being moved. It's just, you're just changing ownership on the blockchain. It just changes the ownership. So there's not anything actually being moved or transacted. I know it's more of an abstract way of thinking about Bitcoin. Maybe that's useful or not. How I talk to people about Bitcoin from like a crypto anarchy perspective is that I would explain that Bitcoin is the first successful decentralized currency, meaning that it's the first successful non-political money that we've had since the international gold standard of the 17th and 18th centuries. And there's value in that. The euro was some attempt at like market integration with a common currency, and that was like the push for a lot of people that, oh yeah, the euro, great idea, now we won't have all these fees between Poland and Ukraine and all these things. And that's a great idea. You can't centralize it like the euro is, because then you have all types of systemic problems, there's moral hazard and various things. But I would explain Bitcoin as very analogous to gold, that's mined out of the digital cyberspace, but it shares a lot of the same characteristics, and it can bring back the kind of world that existed under an international, unalterable standard like the gold standard of the 18th and the 19th centuries.